My name is Paul Kincaid, and I am the guitar building instructor here. And I'm also a luthier. I've been building custom guitars since 1999. I started teaching here in 2007. I think a huge advantage to people that would want to work here is that there's a lot of space and some tools that would be expensive and take up a lot of space in their homes if they tried to have shops of their own. I know that sometimes my biggest projects I bring in here just because of the amount of space we have available to process quite a lot of material. Well, we're working classes that start from very beginner. I do take beginners in my class sometimes. If you are a beginner, it's likely to take you more than one term because learning the tools at the same time as learning all of the intricacies of building a guitar is quite a lot of work. You don't need any experience to build a guitar. Building a guitar is a very long series of very simple steps. The hardest part is knowing which step is next. It's pretty easy to get a couple of steps ahead and then realize that it would have been a lot easier to do a different step earlier as opposed to later. So a little bit of planning can go a long way, and beginners have a hard time figuring out sometimes what's next. I got involved with woodworking because I grew up in a construction site. The house that I grew up in was never finished, and so I was around people doing carpentry all the time, just at a very slow pace for many years. And then I started building instruments when I was in grade school. I actually even somehow convinced my teachers to let me have a block of wood and an X-Acto knife sitting at I think it was about 4th grade, sitting at my desk and carving during certain lessons, and they let me do it. Then I made my first electric guitar in 8th grade, and then shortly thereafter, in about 10th grade or so, I sold my first guitar, which actually was this one. I like teaching people about woodworking and about guitar building. I love to see when people have really learned something. I've seen some beautiful guitars, much better, far beyond my first instruments, come out of here. And then I know that there are a couple of people that have taken my class and gone on to make more instruments on their own and start their own wood shops and actually even be selling some of their instruments, and I think that's fantastic.